everyone, welcome to another Random Talk Sunday, and today I thought it would be interesting to briefly give sort of an update in regards to what to expect for this coming December when it comes to videos. It is going to be holiday themed or holiday centered. I'm going to try and include the various holidays, that being Christmas, Hanukkah, um, dealing with anything sort of winter related. I'm also expanding this to being fantasy related as well because I believe a lot of the holidays, especially Christmas in particular, I think has revolved on uh, being a fantasy sort of magical oriented holiday. And I thought it would be interesting to kind of dive into things that are a little bit more fantasy oriented for this month. So I think that would be something very interesting to cover. So I'll be doing that. But expect a lot of great classics, expect a lot of great uh, commentary on the best, on the worst of this time of year. Um, expect to hear all these different topics um, throughout entertainment as well as for various other topics that are just more general, like this video in particular. So there will be a lot to discuss, and I'm going to try to sort of mix things up a little bit because um, I haven't had a chance to really do videos in December for a while. So to finally be able to do it to this full length, I think will be great. So there'll be a lot to cover, but I intend to cover things that I think are interesting or I think are worthy of recommendation or need to be stayed away from this holiday season. The topics will range, and I'll try to again make it a little bit more broad. But again, I'm going to comment on books and on movies and even maybe television if I have a chance to. Animation too. There's a lot of great stuff I think that revolves around the holiday season that is related to animation, so I think that's definitely worth a lot of commentary there. So expect it to be a very happy-go-lucky month. Um, it'll be just me, so nobody's coming over to take over. I'm just gonna be in charge for this month. And yeah, we're just going to go through all of these different things together, and nothing will change in regard to the order. All the videos will pretty much stay the same. We'll cover things from music to books to film to all these other topics. And they'll all be here and are not going to go anywhere. It's just that they're going to be a little bit broader because I kind of don't want to limit it just to Christmas and just to one specific holiday because I feel like there's a lot of different things that go on within December, and I think a lot of it deserves some sort of commentary. So that's really my intention with this coming December month, and I think it's perfect that it starts right off on a Monday because then we have the full pretty much 3.5 weeks all the way up to Christmas, which I believe Christmas is on a Thursday this year. So it will be interesting to cover all of these different things and talk about the various interesting aspects that I think make this time of year so great. And I'm hoping that it, sort of um, flies by smoothly and that all of my ideas fall into place. But that's sort of my idea behind this holiday season is I want to make it very sort of magical, fantasy oriented, but also revolve it around, the holidays and try to provide that sort of jolly, merry spirit that we all come to know, I think, throughout this time of year. So that's sort of what I intend to cover. It will be until, again, till technically Christmas, and then afterwards I'll probably just do some either more regular commentary, or at the same time sort of lead things up to New Year's. And again, I'm gonna try to make this not as traditional as I've done in the past, because in the past usually it has been a little bit more Christmas centered and not as loose, and I want to make this a little bit more loose and play around with it a little bit, because I think there's a lot to enjoy on this holiday season, and I think it can be really broadened to even people who don't celebrate anything on this time of year. So I think it's definitely. Okay, cool. Apologize, that was just my dad. So that's really all I think that really needs to be addressed. But again, if there are any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a pleasant day, week, month, and year. And I hope to see you in the next video, where we'll be starting the holiday month of this channel, or Michelle's holiday month. So that's what it'll probably be called. But you can call it whatever you want, but that's all I think I can say for now. But because I don't want to spoil it, because that's the last thing I want to do is spoil anything for you guys. But it should be great. But until then,